So in a comfortable draw for the Bears, what are your reflections on the Bears' performance of the last 4 days?
Yeah, a lot of hard work. A game that we approached in good spirits and tried to be really positive. You know, score our runs at a good tempo to try and give ourselves time. And then obviously losing a bowler in the first few overs of our bowling innings really hampered us. The lads put in a huge effort to sort of keep us in the game, and then obviously it then becomes about getting as many points out of the game as possible. And we played well to get a comfortable draw in the end.
And just looking at the two games as a whole in this short block, it really feels like, as you were saying, that we've taken the aggressive option, always look to be positive and force a result where possible. So just generally, how do you feel about the way that the Bears have played in these two blocks and the results together?
Yeah, I'm happy. We're putting in a lot of effort. The bowlers are really trying, and we're trying to come up with ways to take wickets. Um, on what so there's some good wickets that we're playing on at the moment, and the ball's not doing as much as we used to. So we're trying to be creative. We're trying to find ways to take wickets. We're trying to score our runs at a good pace to give ourselves time in the back end of the game. That when the wind's off the table, which it was, then it becomes trying to get as many points as possible to keep us in the hunt. And I thought the way we backed up last night, in particular, after some really hard overs in the field to get to 80 for one at the end of play was huge effort and took a lot of commitment from the boys there. And we steadied the ship again today and got a comfortable draw.
And just looking at Corey as well, obviously he's gone back-to-back fifers, taking 12 wickets in the two games. You talk about finding ways to take wickets. He's done exactly that. What is it about his game that's really helped him to be successful in the last two fixtures?
Yeah. I mean, he's a good bowler. There was a little bit of turn on this pitch, and he bowled a lot of overs with good skill. And he's got a big heart. He's got great attitude and energy about him. And he bowled unchanged for almost 2 sessions. And sometimes as a spinner, you want to take 5, 6 wickets, you've got to bowl a huge number of overs, and he did that, and he does it with a smile on his face. So we're really pleased to have him.
And I think it would be remiss of us not to mention Sam as well. That's his sixth Championship 50 on the bounce. He played with such skill and exciting stroke play in the first innings in particular. Just how good is it to just see a player of his quality in such good form?
Yeah, Haney's playing fantastically well, and he's starting to adapt to all conditions. So you saw in the first innings when there was a chance, he was taking the game on, using his feet, being really proactive. And today, when you really need him, he's happy to stick it out and be there at the end and walk off. And he's been so consistent at the moment. I think that's 650s in his last 6 innings. So I'm sure that there's a big one round the corner for him. But we're always pleased that he's on our team.